Welcome back to the Open Mic Network. Today we look back at Backlash, our final pay-per-view of the Universe calendar. We will kick things off with a match for the WCW World Heavyweight title. AJ Styles, the former champion, taking on the man that defeated him for that championship just last month at WrestleMania. AJ, who has been the pillar, the cornerstone of WCW as we enter our third year, looking to regain the belt that he's held for a good chunk of that time. Rey Mysterio finally at WrestleMania, getting over the hump, winning his first world championship in the Open Mic universe. And to get there, he had to win at Elimination Chamber. Big opportunity, and he carried that momentum into the main event of WrestleMania and was able to take that belt off of AJ. AJ, with the draft coming up, this could be his last opportunity to challenge for that WCW World Heavyweight title. And in this one, definitely looked a lot better than he did back at WrestleMania. Brought the house to Rey Mysterio. We saw here kind of a little bit disappointed, maybe in the way Rey was kind of conducting himself in this one, and had a few words for him. Here we see AJ hit a Styles Clash, roll Rey over, and really gets about a 6 or an 8 count here. The referee distracted by Raquel Rodriguez on the outside and does not come in and make the count. AJ would continue on, but Rey would get out of the ring and get himself counted out. But you know how it happens in championship matches. That is the champion's advantage. Rey retains, although AJ does pick up the win. Then we had a match for the WWE United States Championship. Ricochet once again taking on Bobby Lashley. This feud has definitely been very one-sided. And again, all instigated by Ricochet. Ricochet and Lashley were friends. They were partners in some tag matches. And I think just a little bit of frustration from Ricochet, not seeing the success translate into a lot of the good matches that he was having, as well as what we saw back at the Royal Rumble. Had a great Royal Rumble, just couldn't get it done, couldn't win it. And turned on Lashley. We've seen Bobby every week just take it to Ricochet, attacking him at every turn. This one, a no-holds-barred match. Ricochet would look to try to take advantage with the bat. Thought here maybe he would get the 1-2-3, but Lashley able to kick out. Ricochet can't believe it. And this would be where Lashley would close things out, driving Ricochet into the mat. And once again, Bobby Lashley victorious against Ricochet. And that gamble that Ricochet had did not pay off, turning on his one-time friend and one-time partner, Bobby Lashley. Lashley again with a successful defense of the WWE United States Championship. Then another rivalry that we've seen kind of carry over the last few months. Zelina Vega and Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel now a current member of the new LWO. Zelina, the old guard, the old LWO. And kind of the similar thing that we saw with Ricochet. We saw Raquel turn on Zelina, and Zelina has tried to get the upper hand, whether it's attacking Raquel before matches, after matches, during matches. But then for some reason, when we get to a pay-per-view, we get to the big stage, Raquel just is too much for Zelina. And this one was going to be a casket match. Maybe this would be the match that would finally bury this feud once and for all. And you got to know Zelina came in thinking maybe after the build-up towards Backlash that maybe she'd have a little bit of momentum coming in. But again, Raquel just... It's very similar to what we're seeing between Lashley and Ricochet. And Raquel just proves time after time after time on the biggest stages that she's just too much for Zelina. She would slam the casket door closed, get the victory, And the LWO on the night 2-0, as not only Ray comes out with the win, but so does Raquel. Then the WCW Tag Team Championships would be on the line. The challengers, the Creed brothers, the newest recruits to the new Team Angle, they would get the biggest shot, the biggest opportunity that they've had in the open mic universe, as they would challenge the champions, the New Day. And like we said, huge opportunity for the Creeds. This is the biggest opportunity that they've had in our universe. And they would, now that they've got the backing and support of the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, they would look to try to capitalize on that and come away with the WCW tag team titles. But again, the New Day, just so much history with these two. So many tag team matches, so many tag team championships, and just a very well-oiled machine between Kofi and Xavier. But again, the Creeds, with sometimes you get a new team that kind of moves up with an opportunity like this. Sometimes the moment gets a little too much for them. I did not feel that was the case here with Brutus and Julius. They definitely worked the double teams throughout the match. Both teams did throughout this one. But again, you're going up against a veteran team, a seasoned team like the New Day, and they would retain here at Backlash. Then we would see Gunther in action as he would take on Sami Zayn. This one, a little bit of a runoff, a little fallout from WrestleMania, as we saw Sami Zayn make his return in the lead up to WrestleMania, where Gunther would challenge Kevin Owens for the WWE European Championship. That night didn't go so well for the Ring General. And part of him kind of blamed Sammy for that loss. When Sammy came out, a lot of people thought that, Kevin included, that he was coming out to attack Kevin. Ended up attacking Gunther. And even though Sammy didn't get involved in the match at WrestleMania, Gunther in his mind believes that that chair attack on the Go Home Raw heading into WrestleMania is a pretty big reason why he was not able to walk out of WrestleMania as the new WWE European Champion. And so he would take out that anger and frustration on Sammy here at Backlash. Near fall there, but a little bit more work from Gunther, and he would get the successful pinfall. He gets the 3 count. Gunther with the win, as he gets a little bit of payback on Sammy. Then it was time for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship match. The challenger, Dirty Dom, the former Cruiserweight Champion, taking on the man who took that title from him back at WrestleMania, also former LWO member Santos Escobar. Big night for the LWO. We already saw earlier in the night Ray, with even though he did it in kind of a despicable manner, got himself purposely counted out, got the win. Raquel with the win in the casket match. Could Dom give the LWO a clean sweep here at Backlash? And a guy that he's been in a pretty heated feud, Santos Escobar. Santos, who in a very big manner in the ladder match at WrestleMania, able to retrieve the title to become a Cruiserweight champion for the second time. But more importantly than that, it was an opportunity to get a little bit of payback, a little bit of retribution against the LWO for what they put him through over the last few months. Dom here, though, would hit the frog splash, hook the leg, and regain his WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Big night for the LWO. They get the clean sweep in all 3 matches. Dirty Dom, a champion once again, as he regains the WCW Cruiserweight title. Then we would see Otis taking on the first recruit, the 5-star recruit for Kurt Angle's Team Angle, Chad Gable. And not only did Gable join up with Kurt, which I'm sure, we haven't really heard from Otis. I'm sure he would probably be fine with that. It's the fact that not only did he join up with Team Angle, but then he kind of turned his back on the person that for so long he referred to as his number one guy. And Otis, such a big, strong, powerful guy, you know, he is kind of a softie. He's got a good heart, and you know he was just utterly devastated at what Chad Gable did to him, and to finally get him in the ring here at Backlash and get a little bit of payback. And he does, as he gets the victory. Bad night for the new Team Angle as they go 0 for 2 here at Backlash. Next up, we would see the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line as the challengers, the Usos, taking on their cousins, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, representing the Bloodline. And this one would take place in a steel cage. The only way to win is when both teammates escape the cage. And this family feud, this family war between these four individuals has really amped up since the Tongans made their debut leading up to WrestleMania. We saw both these teams in action at WrestleMania in a tornado tag match with Imperium at that time, the WWE Tag Team Champions. Big night for the Bloodline as they would walk out of WrestleMania as the new Tag Team Champions. But here at Backlash, it was strictly a family affair. First one to escape the cage would be Jimmy Uso, and that would leave both Tongans in the ring with Jay. And here Tama would then be the next one to escape, and that would leave main event Jey Uso and Tonga Loa as the final two competitors in the cage. Again, this one, no countouts, no submissions, no disqualifications. The only way to win is when one of these two guys would escape the cage. Jay would incapacitate Tonga just long enough for him to get up and over the top. And as he works and struggles to try to get that left leg over the top of the cage, Tonga Loa would get back to his feet, but that would prove to be too little too late as main event Jey Uso makes his way down, and right as his feet hit the ground, the Usos become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Big night for Jimmy and Jay. I kind of get the feeling that we've not seen the last of this family war, this civil war going on between the Usos and not only Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, but the Bloodline as a whole. But here at Backlash, the night belongs to the Usos, the new WWE Tag Team Champions. Then it was the WWE Women's Championship on the line. The challenger, Shayna Baszler, taking on the man, Becky Lynch. Shayna, who we saw back at WrestleMania, the winner of the China Memorial Battle Royal. She didn't waste any time coming out of WrestleMania as she would immediately challenge Becky for a shot at her WWE Women's Championship. This one kind of got a little nasty over the last couple weeks, and this one would be decided in a tables match. The submission attempts by both ladies, kind of futile. No submissions, no pinfalls, disqualifications, countouts, anything of the sort. The only way you can win is by putting your opponent through a table. And here we see Shayna trying to get Becky to tap on the table. Not the same thing. But both ladies using the table to their advantage. It looked like here Shayna would be the first one to go through, but able to fight her way out. And in the end, she would set Becky up with a suplex through the table, and we would have a new WWE Women's Champion. Shayna Baszler taking that momentum from the China Memorial Battle Royal, and now she is a champion here in the Open Mic universe. And then our main event, it was for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in a rematch from WrestleMania 2. This time, though, the roles are reversed. In that one, it was the champion Roman Reigns defending against the Royal Rumble winner, LA Knight. LA Knight victorious at WrestleMania. So here in our rematch, it's LA Knight coming in as champion, Roman coming in as the challenger. And this could be the last meeting between these two. This could be Roman Reigns' final opportunity, final shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. As we come out of Backlash, it'll be time for the draft. And you know, if you're the tribal chief, you don't want to risk potentially getting maybe drafted over to WCW, and then you have no opportunity to get a shot to regain your WWE World Heavyweight Championship. These two had probably, I would say, my favorite match over both nights of WrestleMania. They headlined night one. It was the main event. I thought it was a great back and forth match. And this rivalry that we've kind of seen develop coming out of the Royal Rumble really has not disappointed. It didn't here. You know, Roman always looking for an opportunity to talk a little trash. He did so there to the champ. LA Knight would hit the BFT, and it looked like this one might be over. He would only get a count of 2. Roman then would be back on the attack. We would then see Paul Heyman get involved as he would throw in a bat that would hit LA Knight. The referee doesn't see it. Roman Reigns able to capitalize on that assist from the wise man. And once again, Roman Reigns, WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you guys want to see the action live, join us over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Open Mic Network. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.